Hello YouTube. It's gonna be a video recap on my character. We are 96. Just get 96 yesterday. And I did a lot of change in the last video and wanna just explain the changes, why, and stuff like that. We're gonna go over the gear. So as you can see here, we start having some pretty good uniques. We got the Dream Fragment, which cannot be chilled or frozen with a bunch of maximum mana, which is really good. We got the Ingenuity, the best belt in the game, that scale the effect of your ring. So scaling during fragments, so even more mana. And we got a ring with mana, cast speed int, and a res here to fix. But later on I will swap to get more mana regen. We also got this belt, which literally give you instant mana. You press it and boom, instant mana. This flask is a bit stupid if you're using Mind Over Matter and you have a lot of mana. Currently we are at 6k6. Should be able to get 7k. I really want to go for 7k. And on top of that, you got a bit of damage during the flask. The downside of the flask is you deal 25% of your current mana as cows to you when the effect ends, but since we are CI, doesn't matter at all for us, so it's just a really OP GG flask, melting of Maelstrom. Other than this, we're still using Everlasting Gaze, so we'll talk about the Anoids. Just like, you know, 5k3, yes, pretty good. We decide to change the one. It's the +4 cast speed mana. I wanted to test damage as extra cold if I was able to freeze, but no, this thing doesn't do anything. So I just mana +4 cast speed. It's like a 3-mod weapon there. Definitely need a better one. My helmet's still the same helmet. A bunch of yes, mana, remedy, double res, the shield. I changed the shield for a +2. +2 with energy shield. Crit chance doesn't do anything for us. Fire damage doesn't do anything for us. Recharge rate is okay. It's an okay stat. The crit doesn't do anything for us because I remove the crit and I go non-crit. Using the Kitoko's gloves, the stun gloves. They changed in the last patch how electric was applying to the mob. They say it was 25% either, but it's still absolutely broken gloves. Like stunning mobs for 5 seconds, it's insanely strong. I think those are the best in slot for Spark by far. It's just, those are just way too good, unless you have other sources of mitigation, but this is just too strong. We go for the 4% mana, double socket. Just buy new boots with 35 movement speed. 150 yes, mana, and triple res to fix my res. I paid those 25 divine, those they're kind of expensive. And we got a close to 1k ES body with triple res as well. So that's for the gear. And for the passive tree, the Anoid that we go for in the amulet is Lightning Rod. And Lightning Rod gave lightning damage with critical. It is lucky. Lucky means you roll twice and you grab the better one. And if you look at the spark damage lighting over here, it's 1k to 21k. There is such a big difference on the lighting damage part here. And you can roll 1k, but since we're rolling twice, you can roll 1k and the other one could be like 12k or even more. So lightning damage lucky in POE1 was depending your minus and max on the lightning damage, but I think from so far what I remember, it was around 35 to 40% more damage. Lucky lighting on POE1. So it's a really big Anoid. And since we decide to go for this Anoid, I travel down there and we grab the more max lighting damage. This should be an average, the node of like 7.5% damage. But since we are lucky hits, it makes even more sense. And on the pathing, we do have a bit of int node and dual socket. And since I removed crit node, we decide to grab this wheel here and this wheel here, mostly. Since I dropped the pierce from the jewel, now our jewel is 20% chance to pierce. And I also swapped my suddency. I've been testing with the earlier recoup. It's absolutely terrible, doesn't do anything. Recoup is over 8 seconds. To be honest, I think it's pointless recoup unless... No, I don't like it, recoup. I don't really like it. And I test with this thing here, Elemental Storm, when I was crit, and that was okay, but... I just realized that double shock is 100 times better. And since we drop crit, I can drop my jewel, crit chance, and multi-damage. I should have set it for more. I should have fucking set it for more, it's fine. And so since I drop crit chance and multi-jewel, and I go for the double shock, I start to go for my jewel shock effectiveness. So one of my jewel, the one that do not need pierce, I go for movement speed. This one is movement speed, magnitude of shock, projectile damage, because I like movement speed, right? So 20 pierce, lightning damage. This one doesn't have increase effect. I can probably swap it. I need the lightning res. Here we got movement speed, duration, magnitude of shock. The magnitude of shock, if you don't know, magnitude of element and magnitude of shock will scale the base of shock you're applying to the mobs. So instead of 20%, you go higher. So this one is 20 pierce. This one is absolutely insane. It's like double effect, pierce 20 and duration of damaging element. This one is absolutely crazy. Another pierce with magnitude effect. Another pierce, magnitude effect. Pierce plus damage with gold res. This one I could swap. I have overcap gold. And grab another one. And so far on the tree, I decide to drop this part here and go for more magnitude effect here. So more shock. I think my shock now is like 41%. Twice, so enemy take 82% increased damage instead of just 20 regular without scaling the shock. So scaling shock with the double shock is crazy for single damage. It's absolutely crazy. And I tried out pen, lighting pen here. And oh boy, it feels so good mapping with. It feels actually so good. It's like before, when I run counter a rare with a lot of res, I was able to apply my exposure and curse them and to deal decent amount of damage. Now I just don't mind doing this. The only debuff I'm using is for like really high HP bosses, since damage started to be really good. Other than this on the passive tree, I think that's it. Can talk about my weapon swap. I use weapon swap sigil. I have to redo the passive because I have some weapons set still, so I will grab more AoE and stuff. So I need to fix that. But as you can see, we start having decent AoE. You can quality your staff to get some quality on your sigil. Where it is, sigil power there. And the quality gives some radius. Also, you should look for a +6 all. I think it's +6. So you get level 24 sigil, and so it's 15% more spell damage per stage, which is very good. You know, a lot of AoE, and it's really comfy having this AoE when you do simulacrum, ritual, or bosses fight, you can run around and still getting the damage bonuses from Sigil. So I really like it. Alright, since we're in the gem section, we'll show you the gem. We got Spark, Arcane Tempo, Inspiration, Rising Tempest, since we are also using for single target flame wall. More skill of duration and more pro speed. Yeah. I use ball lightning now to apply my exposure, because for me it's way better than the Orb of Storm. Orb of Storm is close range, and I don't really want to be close range over bosses or rare. So I can be in range with ball lightning. So we go ball lightning exposure, strip away for the increased effect. Unleash and consider casting for more 8 damage on our ball lightning. And we got the Ascendancy that gave a 20% lightning additional. And we got 20 base, 20 additional, and we got the effect, 25% effect here, and the gem support. So we are reducing the res by 62%, which is really good. And on top of that, we have conductivity to reduce even more the resistances of a mob. So we are getting a big damage increase on single target, applying curses and exposure. Archmage is still Lighting Mastery +1. I should maybe look at this one, but lighting, is it better on the average damage? Lighting damage 210. Oh no, it's really bad +1 lighting. So conductivity with focus curse, lightning curse. I might try to add a gem here. And we use Frost Wall with Fortress, Spell Cascade, and the Fire Mastery to give +1. And I did the change yesterday for no crit version, and holy, it feels so good. It feels actually so good. Be aware, this thing is really expensive. The Lightning Rod, you need the Isolation. Isolation is 6 or 7 divine. How much is that now? It's 6 divine. This thing is like really expensive. But it's definitely worth, in my opinion. If you don't want to go Pierce on your jewel, you can play a gem and then do a gem swap for bosses, but I'm actually lazy, and I think Pierce on bosses on single target situation is still something. And doing some gem swap is kind of annoying, right? But you do whatever you want on this. So what's gonna be my next upgrade now? I need better jewel. I need to fix my resistances, because I want to get another suffixes on my ring here. Probably go Breach Ring with a lot of mana, cast speed, int, and mana regen. That would be pretty good. I can get a better helmet, better shield, better weapon. And we need some more level as well, but XP start to go really slow now this level. And I think that's it. That's it for the upgrade so far. I'm probably gonna look into removing those not there and go for something else. It's like the increased effect of Arcane Surge when we have the Ascendancy here. I need to look at the number, because 1% effect per 15 mana when we have so much mana. There's probably some better nodes to grab than this, so. Yeah, so that's it for the video for the non-crit version. So far I do really like it. Yesterday I did a Sanctum 3 like easy peasy with the no crit. I felt the level 2-1 with the crit version because I ate life and resistances, and now since I have 60% lighting pen, resistances is like just a free mod for me. And yeah, I will see you in the next video. I will keep you updated on the on the stuff, if I find some good cool upgrade, or is I will maybe change the build, maybe get some spirit on the body, so we can use the spirit for some cool stuff. Like, well, we'll see. And also, if you guys want some other video on juicing, because I've been discovering a lot of things, like on rolling, waystone, juicing, Atlas and stuff. Like, there is thing that I can talk about, a bit of in-game juicing map. So thank you very much for watching, and make sure to leave a comment, subscribe, stuff like that, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, YouTube.